And I don't pay me my good morning. When you will show one car on one more the oye bianye lockdown, ye but I don't pay. Thank God for this great opportunity on Awake TV. And I don't pay. I have something beautiful to share with you, and I know your life is not going to be the same. Your life will never. I mean, it will never ever be the same. The I don't pay. Me no be share be very simple. It's on relationship. It's on relationship. The middle back is about signs. He's going to waste your time. Signs the gentleman is going to waste your time. Young fan is ebia emade kakra bebe, but dodo na I want to base this teaching on men. Signs he is going to waste your time. And your ma ashenso dear and a chere se be me ya woni ne twempene courtship or dating the twi abeye mpantwe. I don't know how I would describe it in twi, but I think you understand. So signs he's going to waste your time. Enti when you will be twempena, when you will be too anamwa ye de bekwa wadiem and your ma chere se when you pay out winning in them, when you pay out, we need to and we saw your bar, so your bema. These are the signs, and your man make a can say, make a car, be, no be, no should be, maybe raw soon to a kumemuna, send your man, your mawabia. It is a sign that this relationship is not going to work. Oh, this guy is going to waste your time. So you must understand that God in his wisdom gives us signs. There comes a symptoms or signs first. Malaria symptoms, right? Signs, but sometimes we don't pay attention to it until it locks us down. God gave us signs or symptoms, but we never paid attention. So that is how human beings we are. Most of the time we get signs, but we don't want to pay attention to the signs until we wait. The BBC and So today I have something simple to share with you. Once again, my name is Reverend Daniel Donko. You are watching me live on Awake TV, Wisdom Port. Thank you. Signs, he's going to waste your time. Love is a crazy thing. Everybody listen. Love is a crazy thing. Sometimes the people you are totally in love with doesn't even care about you. And I repeat, love is a crazy thing. Sometimes the people you are totally into is not into you as well. Have you ever come across somebody you loved so much? What they were kuma, what they were kra, what they were getting, but so when you panic the ono, when you are better now, don't know. Have you ever fallen in love as a lady? You are falling in love with a young man, a guy, and he doesn't even care about you. Who one who will break your heart? Wow. Sometimes you fall in love with people who doesn't even care about you. So you are in love, but for them, and come on, it's one of those things. All right, listen to what I'm saying. Love is a crazy thing once again. Sometimes the people you are totally into, they are not into you at all. And it worsens matter. And I repeat, and it worsens matter. When you love somebody and the person doesn't love you, it worsens matter. So they will drama and wonder, right? They won't even let you know how they feel about you so that you will be preparing for breakup or something. Now what do I will be now one shut down the war. Now who are so painful. And the sad thing is that when they don't love you, they don't feel that emotional, attraction for you. They will not even tell you. They will not let you know how they feel about you. Not when you're down, they pretend to love you so much that you keep loving them until one day you see signs, and then it gives you or it triggers your heart or your mind or your emotions for you to know, right? Now let's talk about something that is so important to me. Life is too short to waste time on wrong guys. Every lady must understand this, that life is too short to waste time on a guy who is not responsible. To waste time on a guy who doesn't even care about you. To waste time on a guy who keeps promising you of marriage, but you are getting nowhere with him. Life is too short. Especially a guy who is not a husband material. Don't waste your time. I've seen ladies who go like, when your body, my friend is meaning saying a member in Emrepa, Kakranka Krobe, now who change Sabos Akoye Jaw ya. Don't waste time on a guy who is not a husband material, but a boyfriend material. You know, there are some guys, they come into you and all they are looking for is sex. Eduana you be a young koda, oh wait, mafio, middle. These are signs. And today you listen to things. I'm going to share some crazy things, crazy stuffs with you. Lady, watch and listen. Number one sign that a guy is not a husband material, and this guy is not a serious guy, and you must quit from that relationship now. When I say now, I mean now. Number one sign, he is abusive. When a guy is abusive verbally, you need to quit. So when you will be chimpana, and I will be to an amwakwa wadium, na emplanchian process in him, and a dating process in him, and a fiancé process in him, almost a quaway or abusive verbally. Sabe and Chenua Kankwasiya. Sabe and check no waka abua. Sabe and check no wa yewa maybe yaka o ma no papa. Wumwa dear quit. And Pranchi Bonnier, dating Bonnier, courtship Bonnier, and ya dear, he will not only abuse you with his mouth, he's going to slap you with his hands. I'm telling you. So, number one sign, actually said, you need to quit, and this guy is going to waste your time, is that when the guy is abusive, quit. Number two, when he is a habitual liar, and I repeat, when he is a habitual liar, so when you will be to an more aquawadium in a relationship now is a aquaway or you what through for, he is a habitual liar. You catch them in multiple lies. You keep catching him in multiple lies. Watching was the sorry watching. Watching was in Yamini behalf war. Just say, I just out to me say, when the catcher went to be canocre, walk out. It is a sign that this guy is going to waste your time. Or if you get into marriage with him, or you get into marriage with him, this guy is going to cause you to commit suicide. A sign, the kind of say, when he abuses you, walk out. Number two, when he is a habitual liar, you keep catching this guy. He lies. I mean, lies. You know, I love it when the Bible says that the devil is the father of all lies. He first lied. So when you will be to an amwakwa and planchiemu dating or caution, not where you will be at or petrocha. Will you be at what type chatro? What's in and which? What's in? They say we're chat drama. We should so you're to man walk out. It's because if a guy keeps lying to you and he becomes a habitual liar, a sign I actually say guy way a boon say, well, be our boo does not lie to you. When somebody values and respects you, he does not lie to you. So once a guy keeps lying, watching a lie, you catch them in multiple lies. The Meko Kaneshi Sano na Makra. I can't 30 minutes in the do, obey 2 hours. Well, baby, answer our excuse. I want them out. Oh, friend, no one far was me full battery, no, and yet, yeah, oh, friend, no one far was in that mute man. He is always having an excuse. He is a habitual liar. Quit. And these are signs. And I mentioned, I say, this guy is going to waste your time, lady. If you are listening to me, pay attention. So number one, minuwaka. Number two, minuwaka. Let's go to number three. Number three. The one who does not listen to anything you say, quit. He's going to waste your time. Once you obey me, I want to chimpana, I want to na utu di fwa wantiye. Na ta di senye. Uchira di sekrache. Eya na boxer shorts gugo. Ose sa ndi dressing. Uchira kwe se brother. Me no chimpre me wuse wonni mu kasa. Wo bie wano na kasa ya na se funo efrenu ba. Ose ya sa ndi de wo me bifie nyina ye nyina sa ndi etie. What are you going to sign? The suburban in here and koye opasa on the kasa, but he's trying to resist it and tell you that sana media mete sa open me afansa open me so jai. No, when a guy you are dating is not ready to change, quit. He's going to waste your time. Why? Because a guy who does not change in courtship will never change in marriage. You know, I have come across a lot of women as a counselor, and they will tell you that minene chimpna na say note, na say note, but minim say ya wadi anko beja wenja. Listen to me. If a guy cannot change in courtship moments or in times of courting, he will never change in marriage, because marriage budi walande. Jesus said, which it shouldn't be so. Nevertheless, when a guy does not change, when you are dating him, don't marry him. He's wasting your time. Quit. So whenever you want to talk to your guy and your guy decides to flip up, he doesn't want to listen to you. He doesn't want to pay attention to you. We are saying the kasa, no I said that for the phone. Now we me phone or say the kasa bitie. Kasa bitie. And now we are saying the kasa so kasa crowd the bia kasa sa the bia kasa sa mamika bibichiro. We are saying nobody is perfect. Jano. Yes, nobody is perfect, but people keep changing for good and not for bad. Once we are all not perfect, and once we are not all perfect, and we are growing, every day we grow, we expect you to change. So if you tell us, sister, come to say Jano, a guy who is not ready to change will never change. Number 4, the guy who only cares about taking you home at night, Jano. These are signs. When Jaya Kwaya Obenya Jao, Bama one dear, Nadis you are doing why and Adwaben. What do you mean? When you are dating and you are courting him, that will be from all that he cares about. It is all about pain. It is all about sex. It is all about pain. He doesn't even talk about the future with you. He does not sit with you to talk about the plan ahead of you guys. Just say Friday do and then near so Monday to Friday anopa. Now I know so no nya kamasa. E do Friday hello baby. I love you. Once a baby go crash or be sex or be crocro na watching this when you know them you no. Signs that this guy is going to waste your time. I know you are already happy and you are enjoying the teachings. Once again, my name is Reverend Daniel Y.DONKOH. You are watching me live on Awake TV, Wisdom Pot. Now, when you are with a guy who only cares about night and does not care about your day, how you are doing, how things work for you within the day, and your man, a toe when I watching him, and a dane by and send your braboko, he doesn't care. Of Rubia Mafil. Of Rubia Mafil. Of Nyaka Mafil. No one say your sex. Leave him. He's wasting your time. A guy who only cares about the night and does not care about your day, how things work or they don't work for you, is a guy you must be careful about. Number 5. These are signs that the guy is going to waste your time. So number 5. He never gives you straightforward answers to your requests. When a guy does not give you straight answers to your request, or see young umpire. The Ben Yabaware, you go see change me. The Ben Yabaware, or so they make a canny on my bacum, you know me, Sabiabum, near Hedi in Yabebe. The Ben Yabaware, or so pre-crowd. These are signs that this guy is a dangerous guy. Al-Qaeda guy. Or you're dangerous. If you don't take care, this guy will manipulate you, break your heart, and kill your emotions. These are signs that this guy is going to waste your time. A guy who cannot give you straight answers to every request or any question you ask him. And to be honest, that ben your best idea to tell you what you want your man was to be good points. Now in that date 1 year, within that date 2 years, within that date 3 years, within that date 4 years, within that date 5 years. Don't waste all your time with a guy who cannot give you straight answers or straightforward answers to your requests. The atosons here, yes, signs that this guy might waste your time. I don't know. He is immature. He is immature. When you are dating a guy who is not mature, sister, me pacho, who a problem? Yeah, munya kasa kakra, no I block you. Munya kasa kakra, no I do attempt. Sabe, stupid woman. Sabe, what Jimmy ba, stupid. What do you about me answer? No quits. When you date a guy who is not mature, anything you guys talk about, he becomes so emotional about it and then gets hurt. When you are dating a guy who is not mature and he is immature, he does not appreciate it. Look, when you are dating a guy who is immature, he becomes a problem on your neck. Every lady must listen to this. Don't date a guy who is not mature. An immature guy does not bear good fruits. An immature guy and chena di buofu udi agra and branch in mobetwa wani so because ne koko aba na wo bonsu ye bia fa che no wa bonsa 2 years still with them jano oi oba wode wakoma no wa adwin do bia fa nyansa nante. That is what I'm trying to tell you. You cannot be a Christian, a carrier of God, and you don't apply wisdom in your relationship. What you are done now, in Buansu Niebo, Ade Menena 1, Menena 2, Mika 1, the Bewa. Ladies and gentlemen, me pacho baby suti baby and me pacho, or poor bawa wutu awaren. Why? If only you can wait on God, where God will not disgrace you nor disappoint you. So another sign, I actually said, this guy is a time waster, or this guy might waste your time. And you bema on your matured. On your matured. Or frawa, over now I am a frawa. Hey, Miss Oway, over him, Miss. No, on your matured. Or frawa went to me, good morning. How are you? My frawa would to me, are you okay? Nako Banika say, yes, I am okay first. And send what to us. Or frawa, now, if I know Shama frawa, I'm say, even I will, no, immaturity. So please, another sign, I actually say, Aquani ye mature, sir. Be careful about him. Is a guy who is immature. Another sign, I actually say, this particular guy is a time waster. Or you are dating him, he's going to waste your time. And now what in that? 1 year or for is a guy. He still flirts with other girls. Bema, wakososha madudu nentu. Eshatwo. Na woni ni nama wa to wisa ko ni nanam bo sa hwato foforo oba ware ni de but get ready that o ware na this guy will be flirting, he will be cheating until you die. So another sign e kire say ba me ya woni ni tu anamo akwa awade mu anamo sua mo ho na modi akwa awade mu. This guy is going to waste your time. It's a guy who is still flirting with other girls. We share the phone so flirting the bia no the phone asie the bia not in the phone baby password the bia was sano okodware akutani se soap okoto ni ma ni phone kutani se soap. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out. Another guy who is a time waster in that relationship that you need to avoid is a guy who wants to see you in his time. He only becomes available when he wants to see you, not when you want to see him. Have you ever dated a guy, you call him and he's always busy? But da wanu pursue him. Da wanu pursue wanu da. Da wanu pursue when you be free home. I don't know you're less busy. Such a guy is a time waster. And please don't keep such a guy. He's going to break your heart. He's going to kill your emotions and thwart your respect. Bama woni ni chimpna oni mrema. But obenya mra na ono mra ope. And when you're he sounds and look busy all the time. He only gets time for you when he wants to see you. It's a guy who is going to waste your time. And be careful. Another point, I serve it as a sign that this gentleman might waste your time. You are the only one making the efforts. And I repeat, when you are the only one making the effort, text messages, you are making the effort as a lady. Sikasem, you are making the effort. There be a on top boxer shorts man on top pants in chair with that. There be a on top airtime one on top be ma da. Mupie bia or don't una wuchia bills. On shed bills. In the name of your heart and love, it looks like you are making more effort than the guy. He's an opportunist. Walk out. And I tell you, he is an opportunist. Walk out. Ladies, these are signs that this guy is going to waste your time. You are always making the effort. Anopa onfre una be freno. Area onfre una be freno. And you made onfre una be freno. And I do good night your channel GOOD. Now the any be a sosukra una will send it. Walk out. You are always the one making the effort. This gentleman is never making any effort. It is a sign that this guy might waste your time. Another point I serve it as a sign that in that relationship you are not safe is a guy who threatens you with a broken relationship. A guy who threatens you with break up or breaks up or breaking up the relationship. A guy like that quits. He threatens you to break up with you. We are major, we are a major, me power basa, uni bibi, yem breaking for 1 week. Uni bibi, na enye beme ya na uni date ya, na kami nim say relationship cry to me live in a relationship. So a guy who tells you that let's break up for some time, we will come back, is a guy who is a threat to your emotions. He doesn't respect your emotions. And sister, you must watch out, you must walk out, and you must leave him. Another point is this. They don't care about how your day went. A guy who doesn't care about how your day went. What to be from Pombusa will say, and what did he? Have you eaten today? Are you okay today? How was your day? Such a guy doesn't really care about you. And sister, pack your things and leave. Another sign, I actually said, this guy is a threat to your marriage or your relationship, and he's taking you nowhere, is this. He never accepts his mistakes. He never. And he's always blaming you rather for whatever is happening. He never. Bema, Otumika, I am sorry. Walk out. Bema, ni ego, ewo soro chenwo. Walk out. Bema, wonim I am sorry ka, wonim me pa ochoka, de me ya ne facha me ka, de bia wo ba no na wo sa wo pecho, and also walk out. Another sign, I good for me. I want every woman to pay attention. It serves as a sign that this guy is going to waste your time or might waste your time. A guy who is always broke. A guy who is always broke. Always broke. Moko restaurant oniska. Moko shop oniska. Ne light bay oniska. Ne water bay oniska. Bibia oniska. Ofa trotra oniska. Ofa dropping oniska. De bia wona sponsor. Sister, walk out. He is a very wicked guy. Once you propose to me and you enter into a relationship, I am not saying take care of me, but at least as a man, you should love me with whatever you have. You should respect me with whatever you have. The little you have, you can share with me. It's a sign. You can share with me. Another sign, actually said, this guy might waste your time. Is a guy who never tests you. You are the only person doing the testing. The text message thing on WhatsApp or on SMS should be 50-50. But when it comes to a portion where you are the only person testing, checking on him, walk out. This guy might waste your time. He's not into you. He doesn't really care about you. All right? Okay. Another point that is so powerful is this. A guy who tricks you into believing he cares about you. A guy who tricks you into believing that he cares about you. Have you ever come across a guy who but okani nyina wi a wo hwe science a wo so odi do wi a or a medra or a wicked guy? Have you ever come across such a guy before? He looks at you and tell you, me do, me pel, me to me, even sometimes when you threaten to break up with him, you see him crying. Or your movie actors. Or your movie. You know, some guys can pretend to cry. Create water out of their eyes. I don't want to talk about it and say tears. They can create water and say, but on the super is Sanda, walk out. Don't waste your time. Such a guy is a guy who has come to waste your time as a lady. All right. So before we close, let's talk about this. A guy who doesn't pay attention to your text messages and your calls. Have you ever dated a guy a day who to be friend 5 times on file call? Oh, yes, sir. No, I start pretending say who call no. Addiction. No, I from good morning. How are you? Meet you. Naka me visa guy was sure the front. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. And I mean 5 missed calls, but this is the reason. Tangible, wise reasons. But where did I be? Ofrewa, he pretends like who text message. He pretends like who missed call. He pretends like you have not even called him or walk out. He's a pretender. And pretense, people who pretend, they are hypocrites. And people who are hypocrites, they are murderers. And the last 2 signs that this guy might waste your time in that relationship. Last 2. A guy who cannot be bold enough to introduce you to anybody around him is a guy who is a threat. What do you need date? Ocean enough for Otuminka and your body say, this is my fiancée. As a lady, walk out. A guy who cannot be bold enough to take you as a lady to the parents to say, this is the woman I really want to marry. Mommy, Mohun is saying, walk out. Mushaw baby. Or say, you meet my friend Adwa. You meet my friend Akosia. It's a sign that this guy might waste your time. Why? Because he's not even proud of you. To show you to people around, this guy might. And the last one, he only cares, call, or text occasionally. You know, I can't remember, I was talking to one of my daughters, and then she said something. She said, "Me bema me need date." She said, "First, not all units, airtime. 10 Ghana every week. Send your back communicating, but so counselor say asame on say say you better 5 CD. Eti your communication is so better. Send your back obetumi aware. But or starting 5 CD a day. 1 week now on framing. 2 weeks now on framing. Bibusa na was say me catch was say mati unity so. And the question is this guy real? Is he serious? Because if you really want to marry me, in fact, a 5 CD airtime, a 5 CD unit, as we call it, nevertheless, the communication should be stronger. So once the communication start reducing, instead of the communication becoming stronger, it is a sign that the gentleman is going away from you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Reverend Daniel Donko from Royal Believers Ministry. On Wisdom Port. You can send your comments to 0244 515544. Once again, 0244 515544. And please, if you want to sponsor this program on Awake TV, Wisdom Port, you can still call us on 0244 515544. 0244 515544. Nyankropon Yaduma at the same time tomorrow morning, exactly 8 on the dot to 8:30. We will come on your way again. Once again, my name is Reverend Daniel Donko. Signs that this guy is going to waste your time. Take care of yourself, my sister. The Lord bless you, keep you, protect you. I bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.